Series and welcome to another episode. And as you can see in our last episode, I sadly have some problems with my recording program, which means that it didn't record any sound from the last like 6 or 7 clips I did. So I had to do some voiceover of what I was doing and how I have progressed this world, which was quite hard because sometimes you talk a lot, but you can't actually remember what you've been talking about during the clip. So I had to improvise a little, and I hope it was all good, and I hope it was all fine, and you get the basic of understanding of what we have done. But yeah, apart from that, I want to show you this, which I have made in the meantime, which is this small board. This is just a temporary one, and we're probably gonna change this out later to some more fancy. But as you can see here is that we have put up a few signs of which farms I want to do. And the iron golem farm we have just finished, but I'm trying to get some green dye from these cactus, but I only have one, so I have to grow them first. And then we'll use the green dye on this particular farm because we've finished it over here. I'm not sure if the villager breeder is classified as a farm, so we're just gonna keep that out for now, but we can always add it later if you want to. But this is just to get a basic of understanding of what farms I'm gonna build next. I'm thinking about doing a gold farm in the near future. I'm not sure how hard it's gonna be, if we can do anything easy or some small tricks, which means that we don't have to build this big platform in the nether, because we haven't even been there yet. So this might be a trick one. We don't have to do them in a particular order. So if I find any other farms I want to do, we're just gonna put them on the sign and we're gonna put some green dye on it when we are finished. So this is just what I have in mind right now, and what I think I'm gonna build is the mob farm. So we have to find a place for it. We're probably gonna build it in the water because this is maybe I think it is the best place to build a mob farm, because we don't have any mobs spawning in the surroundings, because it's like gonna be in the water, so there's not gonna be any zombies and skeletons. And by that we're gonna have some really good spawn rates, I reckon. I'm not sure about that, but yeah, I'm probably gonna find some tutorial on some good farms, and then we're gonna build it into this world, and hopefully it's gonna be real good. So what I'm thinking is it's not gonna be like a creeper farm. We're maybe gonna build that in future, because we want to have every farm, but now we're just gonna have some regular farm with zombies, skeletons, and creepers, and maybe spiders also. So yeah, we have to figure that out. And so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna gather a lot of materials. We probably need a lot of stones, dispensers, probably a lot of redstone, which I don't have. And that's also why we might have to mine a little, but now we have good tools, so it shouldn't be that big of a problem. But yeah, I'll figure out what materials to get, and then we will start with the progress of making a new farm and finding the space for it. And yeah, I'll update you guys when we have got to that part. So I hope you're enjoying this series. I am doing my best, and I'm having quite a lot of fun building all these farms because I haven't done it before. So yeah, I'll just get through it and I will update you when I have something new. So see you in a bit. So I've been working down in the mine a little, and I did some small upgrades to our small lava cauldron farm. And it's because I basically, while we are gathering materials for the mob farm we're gonna need lots of cobblestone for this, and we're also gonna need to make some slabs. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna double down a bit. So I'm gonna mine out for a slime farm. I'm not gonna build the slime farm yet. I'm just gonna mine it out, which means I have made this small perimeter, which means that we are basically gonna mine out a 16 by 16, which means a whole chunk. And this is a slime chunk right under our village, basically. So, and how I found that is on chunk base, where I just put in the seed of our map, and then you can see if there's any slime chunks nearby. So I really wanted to build our base right under the village, but it might be a little trouble because I don't want to build a base inside a slime chunk. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build my base around the slime chunk later on. So I'm just gonna get down the basic perimeter of the slime chunk, and then we are basically gonna build our base around it and have some farms base out of that, and we're maybe gonna build something real nice with this slime chunk around it, so we can see it from our base that this is a slime spawner. So yeah, so I'm gonna spend now a lot of time mining. I had to move down our small lava generator and I made it a little bigger. So as you can see, it already starts filling up lava in all these cauldrons, and we're gonna need this for a lot of smelting, because I'm not gonna build the farm out of cobblestone. I'm gonna make a normal stone. And as you could say, I could make an enchantment table and get a silk touch pickaxe. Yeah, I can do it, but I don't really want to do it, because I just like small challenges while I'm playing. I don't want everything to get so easy. Well, you can say I make everything easy by building lots of farms, but I don't want it to get it the easy way. So I'm just gonna have some fun with it. I'm just gonna mine all this. I'm gonna smelt it all. Basically enjoy my time playing, because that's the most important. So hopefully you will enjoy that aspect of these videos also, that I'm doing something maybe a bit weird. I could just make a cobblestone generator, stand and mine stone with a silk touch. Yeah, I could do it, but this is just another way of doing it, and that's the fun part about this game, is that you can basically do how you want it, and what you want to do is all up to yourself. So I'm just hoping that you're gonna enjoy this journey, and I'll make a time lapse of me mining out this 16 by 16 by 18. So yeah, see you at the time lapse. Alright, so I finally finished this hole, and we have gotten a lot of materials from this. And this took quite a while with those diamond pickaxes, only with efficiency 2. But we did it, and just watched some YouTube and some Netflix meanwhile. So it wasn't like that too much big of a deal. It was alright, it was a good grind. And as you can see here, we got lots of good materials, lots of cobblestone, which we're gonna need for the mob farm. Also got some diorite, some dirt, some copper, and some granite, which we're maybe gonna use later. But what I want to do now is I want to go up, grab a few iron. I'm gonna make a hopper for each of these, so we can put in the lava, and then we can just put in the stone, and it will go automatically to chest, because one lava bucket can smelt like, I think it's 120 different items, or I mean the same item. So we should have like maybe almost 2 stacks of cobblestone in just one lava bucket. Not entirely sure if that's correct, but we're gonna figure that out while we do it. And then we basically should be able to build this mob farm, or we should have the materials to it, and then we can start preparing for it, and we can start building it. So we're not gonna build this slime farm right now. Now we just have the chunk mined out, and we can always do this later. And the goal for this episode is now, since we've gathered all the materials, is we are gonna go prepare for the mob farm, and then we will do this later when we need slime balls for sticky pistons and etc. So this is not like a priority or anything. We're probably gonna build some other farms, but now we just have the chunk mined out, so that's the most important. So I'm gonna go up now and I'm gonna do a little bit of trading, because I just rearranged my villagers, and I'm trying to get a few more emeralds, maybe a few better tools. I made like three extra toolsmith, so hopefully we can get a bit better enchants. It doesn't take that long to level them up when we basically have infinite iron, so that shouldn't be the problem at all. But yeah, I'm gonna go up and do some trading, and then I'm gonna prepare for the farm, and I'll be back with you all when that happens. So yeah, stay tuned. Alright, so you can see that I made this small scuffed setup of and kind of not auto smelter, but it's gonna like take the items from here, go into the furnace, take them directly out and put them into these chests. And as you see, we also have some cobblestone down here. I'm not sure why. We also have this, some random stuff in here. Oh, it's because I was mining, I guess. But I have figured out that one bucket of lava can exactly smelt 100 items. So what we're gonna do now is in each of these chests up here, oh, I can't even mine it yet. That was very unfortunate. In each of these chests up here, we're gonna put exactly 100 items. So I'm just gonna mine this real quick. It's very unlucky for the video, but whatever. It is what it is. There's also a small cave up here, so we have to be a bit careful with this. I'm just gonna build up. Make sure that no one comes in. And like this should be fine. Sorry about that. And back. So right now we're gonna put 100 items in each, which is one stack of 64 and one stack of 36. And when this is done, we should go and grab our lava, and then everything should be smelting. This is not like very efficient way to put it in actually, but you can see it's gonna fill up the furnace. And we're just gonna go here, put some of our stuff in here, and then we are gonna grab these 9 buckets of lava down here. So that should be about 9. That's perfect. We got 9 buckets of lava, and we are gonna put them straight into the furnace. It's already on 1 stack in there. 1 stack, filling up pretty quickly. As you can see, it just we lost our. And our bucket is going straight down here to one of these chests. So it's just gonna burn now, and we're gonna make a lot of stone, which is also gonna get directly into the chest. So I'm gonna spend some time getting some stone for our mob farm. It's just because I don't want to build it off of cobblestone. I could do it, but now we want to try something different. So I'm gonna use the stone that I mined, and the lava is basically free. So I don't see a reason not to do it. What I maybe should do soon is make an automatic smelter, so we don't have like to do this very scuffed setup, which also should do this more effective. So I think that's gonna be a plan for the future. I'm gonna write it on the board, and yeah. So when all this is melted, we're gonna lay out the foundation for the farm, and then we get straight to building the mob farm. So yeah, I'll be back with you guys when I got lots of more materials. Have a good time. Alright, so you can see that I've gotten a lot of materials that did all the smelting and stuff down at the smelter, and now we have a lot of smoothstone slabs, and we have these normal smoothstone that you just get from smelting normal stone. So it took quite some time. I was just AFK most of the time while the iron farm was working, so we also got a lot of iron out of that. But as you can see here, this is where we're gonna build our mob farm, and it's gonna be out in the water because I think it has better rates. I'm not entirely sure, but I basically just made the killing chamber right now. So what I'm gonna do now is I want to do a small time lapse, and then we're gonna build the entire farm, hopefully in one session if it's possible that we can do it. I'm not entirely sure. I should have all the materials up in one of these chests at the village. So hopefully we have everything that is required to build this farm. So we made the collection system, we made the killing chamber, and now we're basically just gonna build it up. So let's hit it. Alright, we are finally back with the farm, and it's now finished. And as you probably saw in the small timelines, that we had some small mistakes making our our mob farm here. So, and I can also see we have 2 random iron golems down here. I have no idea what they're doing, but I guess they're like escaping from our village here, so they're just like stuck underwater forever now, probably. But yeah, we'll just get into the base here real quick, and just for safety measures basically. But yeah, I can go into free camp real quick, and you will be able to see this farm that I have made, or not that I have made, but someone else made. And as you can see, we have these small chambers here, and this is where the zombies are spawning, and we have an observer, and we have a dropper. Dropper's purpose is to pull out the water, and then the dispenser will notice it when this one is triggered, and then like all the water will come down the entire way. And then the zombies and creepers, spiders, skeletons, whatever, they're gonna all like fall down in the small hole. And then basically it will go down to our collection area here. And on top of our farm we have the AFK point, so we can stay up here and collect a lot of materials. It's working best when we're standing up here, and then a lot of mobs will spawn. So I will just go up there real quick, and then you will be able to see how the farm actually works, because you can see now there isn't really any mobs coming down. So I'm just gonna go up there, and then you'll be able to see how the farm works, and it's actually working pretty great. We got a lots of gunpowder, bones, arrows, everything we need basically. So the farm is working great. But yeah, let me just get up there, and then you'll be able to see how it's working effectively. Alright, I'm now standing up on the AFK platform right now. And as you can see here, we have our timer down here, which triggers, I don't know, there's like 24 of these small repeaters, so I'm not entirely sure how many seconds that is, this timer, but it's like 4 ticks on each repeater, and then it like rotates to activate and then deactivate the dropper, which dispenses the water. So I will just go into free camp real quick, so you can be able to see how the farm works when you stay in this AFK spot. And as you can see here, we already have lots of different mobs spawning. We have zombies, skeletons, spiders, everything, even creepers. There wasn't that many creepers this time, but as you can see, every mob is going down the small hole, and then they will like die in the campfires that we have down here, and the droppers will basically collect up all the items. So yeah, we're getting a lot of different mobs. Maybe I should put the timer a little bit higher, I'm not entirely sure. But like all these drops that we're getting is not like necessary drops we need, so we're just gonna stand up here whenever we want to. And maybe if you want some strings, gunpowder, or zombie flesh is not really needed, so we can maybe sort those items out automatically, so we don't get zombie flesh because we don't need it. And the best thing about standing up in this AFK farm is that our iron golem farm should also be working at the same time. Maybe, I'm not entirely sure. It worked earlier, but yeah, I guess it works sometimes it don't. So yeah, it's a bit random, but it worked earlier, so it's a pretty good spot to have it here. But yeah, this was basically the farm that we made. It took me maybe an hour to make this farm, so it wasn't that too bad. And the guy who designed this and tutorial I followed, which also was stated on the timeline, his name was Mortings, I think it's pronounced that way. And it's a pretty good farm that he made, so I'm very happy it's working, and we are getting a lot of drops. So yeah, it's a pretty good farm. But I'll just go down to the chest real quick, and then you can be able to see what we have collected so far for just the few minutes that we've been standing up here. Plus like maybe 5 minutes from me earlier. So I'll just go down there, and then you'll be able to see how many items we got. Alright, I'm now at the chest, and we can hear the mobs dying. And we got some bones, gunpowder, zombie flesh, string, more stuff, and all these chests are basically filling up. I have no idea why there's a raw chicken in here, not sure. But yeah, we have lots of stuff, we have lots of gunpowder, and all this we'll be able to make like TNT and stuff like that. So yeah, the farm is working just as we wanted, and I have this like small water flow to get up to this platform. So I can go up to the FK spot, because we don't have an elytra yet. So it's like the fastest way to go up to the iron farm, or I mean the moth farm. But yeah, I will update you guys later when we have something else to show, or what my next plans are gonna be. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, we have approximately spent now 100 days in this world, and I think it's probably time to end the episode for now, and I will have to plan out what to do for the next episode. So it has been some time since I last played, probably like more than a month since I played on this world. So I just need to get in the grip of the game again, and I will need to figure out what different farms we need to build, and we probably should also go to the end and to the nether to get some the wings and also all the other good things that are in the nether. So I think I might change how my episodes work a little, and I might do some more editing than I have previously done. So I'm just gonna experiment with some different things, and we're gonna see how it works out. But what we have built for now is that we got the iron golem farm, and we got this huge mob farm that is already producing tons of gunpowder. We have basically infinite bone meal now. We have lots of arrows for our bow. And we also got some strings, some spider eyes, and glowstone, and a raw chicken apparently. So yeah, we have a lot of different stuff right now. I don't got the free cam working, and Optifine is not working for the new version of Minecraft yet with the replay mod. So I'm not gonna have that just for now, but it's gonna be totally fine. So I think I'm gonna end the episode here. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. And hopefully I will see you all in the next episode. Thank you for watching.